Birb on the Mega Man. This is going to be an interesting matchup here. Mega Man, obviously a lot of projectiles. Both these guys have some good disjointed hitbox as well. Cloud obviously wants to get in close. He's a swordy. He's got that disjointed hitbox. But Mega Man has a fair amount of his own, having slashes like that, having his leaf shield that he really wants to use all the time, and then, of course, the projectiles. And he is playing with a lot of aggression. CarbonCopies able to get up his first limit break here. Cross slash shielded. Follows it up, though, with a nice up B. Holding side control here. HecticBirb able to push back into mid-stage. But CarbonCopies, once again, pushing him out over the side. Working on that limit break a little bit. Just waiting it out with the shield. Really nice there. But HecticBirb gets back into the stage. Starts throwing out some of his own here. Oh, and a nice charged blast there. Send CarbonCopies out towards the side. Not able to get the down air there. 128, 107, and limit break is ready. CarbonCopies going to guard that side, as he is so good at doing. First stock going the way of CarbonCopies on that really nice timing to get the limit break there, and you just get out and use it. Mega Man, one of the easier ones to guard with that as well. He doesn't have much of a mix-up in his recovery. He doesn't have invulnerability in that. And since it's such a vertical recovery, you can read where he wants to be so easily. He can't, come up back at an angle. He needs to get right under that ledge. So CarbonCopies putting out some more damage right now. 139 on his first stock yet, but he's got that 70% extra credit. Really taking control of the stage after getting that first stock off. In fact, with that blade beam, he's almost a full, about a 3/4 limit break, 2/3 maybe. And there we go. HecticBirb, after getting that stock, trying to be aggressive in the face of Cloud. But he's really struggling to not be punished for that. Cloud seems to have some very good answers, or at least CarbonCopies has some very good answers for what HecticBirb's trying to do. Getting some good use of that leaf shield, finally pushing Carbon around. But he makes it back to stage, limit break almost ready. And that should get the limit break, and in fact it does. The blade beam is dropped into, I think for a moment there, CarbonCopies was probably annoyed at himself. Thought, oh crap, why did I throw that? But HecticBirb drops down into it and allows Carbon to get away with it. In fact, gets the stock off of it. CarbonCopies limit break ready again. That one he read. Absolutely saw that one coming. And that damage back onto HecticBirb as CarbonCopies gets himself a full stock lead at this point. 2-1 in the low 90s to upper 90s here. Carbon just kind of looking to get more damage. And a smash attack will do it after a good shield. And he just makes a great read there coming out of shield. Gets the stock. Gets the game. 1-0 CarbonCopies. It appears stage may be selected as HecticBirb is into the ring. And there we go, they are into the ring. And it looks like we are heading to Battlefield. Looks like a run back of the same characters. Oh, and a switch over to Fox, it appears, from HecticBirb. Definitely not surprised to see the switch up, considering that matchup did not seem to go very well as the Mega Man. Just the disjoints from CarbonCopies seem to be too much to deal with. Mega Man does generally like to bully his opponent around at close range using things like the Leaf Shield, but when you're facing a Cloud, he wants right in on you as well. He's going to have that disjoint being able to hit you through the Leaf Shield. And Fox, though, with the rush downs, he's going to be a lot of, close quarters combat here as well. No disjoints, but he has a lot of good options out of shield, such as that up smash there. So we'll see what kind of changes we get throughout this match. Right now, HecticBirb keeping up pretty well in percentages. Did the same for the first stock in the previous game, but oof, wow, I did not know if he was going to make it back from that one. He is just able to get to ledge, sliding up that slant there. So well done by Birb. He's just being perfectly guarded by CarbonCopies, and the limit break finishes charging on the stock finish. So Carbon able to guard his way back, get a little bit of damage out, and he's going to go back to pressuring HecticBirb, I can only imagine. Yep, in fact, opts into the drop through. Cross slash lands every hit from it. And good forward air as he clears his own blade beam that was reflected at him. Nicely done there by HecticBirb. Finds the spacing and reacts perfectly on time. Matches up the stock. 72% carried over, though. Really good extra credit out of CarbonCopies on that first stock, and he gets in aggressive once again. It's going to take some really nice strings like that out of HecticBirb if he's going to push the damage back to even here, being down about 60%. These guys were cut out for him, especially with the limit break being built up still for CarbonCopies. Blade Beam catches just at the end, and that charged Blade Beam will be enough. Sends him off. 41% only onto CarbonCopies, looking better than he did after the first stock here at the end of second stock for HecticBirb. Another cross slash will almost give him the full stock lead. We're looking a lot like we did at the end of game one here. He has the full stock lead. He's starting to take full control of the stage. Limit break is ready once again. He's probably going to look for a cross slash. In fact, he might be looking to get his opponent off stage. Oh! He goes for the down special, the rarely seen down special, and that does it. Just a emphatic win there as CarbonCopies finishes it.